What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. New camera, testing it out. But I got a few things going on today. I wasn't going to do a video about doing my lightweight pulleys, but seeing how I spent 6 hours on the internet yesterday looking for one that did it in an automatic FRS, I'll go ahead and do it. I'm just waiting on the pulley tool to come in, but I'll show you what else we're working on. Got the car. But I guess to do this on a manual transmission FRS, you can just drop the car into 6th gear and then turn around and do your install, because 6th gear will put tension on the drivetrain so you can actually wrench on it, where in the automatic I put it in drive, I've put it in neutral, nothing locks it up whatsoever. So I have to get a tool to go into those holes so I can hold the pulley and crank on it with the other hand. Now, the thing specs with this pulley, I've seen two things. I've seen 94 foot-pounds and I've seen 14.5 foot-pounds with a 90-degree turn after you torque it to 14.5. I'm probably going to go with the 14.5 because it's the newest thing. Granted, yeah, this is a Scion, but they're all clones. The GT86, the FRS, and the BRZ are all clones, so it should be the same. But like I said, I'm waiting for that pulley tool to come in, and it works. I mean, I have a ratchet strap that I'm going to try to wrap around the crank pulley, and probably try to wrap it around something else stationary. I haven't thought about it yet. I mean, I have a welder out in the barn, so if I really need to make a tool, I could. But I figured, hey, if I buy the tool this one time, I'll have it for the rest of my life. Just like I got all that junk sitting over there. Most of the tools came from my father, that is an ASC certified mechanic. He's also an airline mechanic. So like, he just gives me spare tools all the time. Most of them I don't even know what they do. Alright guys, I'm back. It's been a few days. It's been about 3 days. I got my puller tool in today for the flywheel, or the crank pulley, as it were. It's sitting right there. So automatic FRS, and you want to do this, you need this tool. You cannot get that off without that tool right there. And there's a reason I say this for specifically the automatic FRS, and that's because most guys, every video I saw with their manual FRSs or BRZs or 86s, they put it in 6th gear. Well, you can't do that with an automatic. So you need a tool so you can hold the pulley while you crank on it, and I hope it works. I mean, I'll let you guys know, and I'll show you guys the final product. Alright guys, it's about as good as it's going to get. I'm going to try to hold this with one arm and wrench on it with the other. Okay, I might need a second set of hands. Give me a second. Alright guys, so this is what I came up with. Got the tool on there, ratchet strapped it to the support beam in my garage, and now I'm going to pry on that guy. Hopefully get this crank pulley off. If not, I have another idea involving even more ratchet straps. All I have laying around is this tube of PVC, so we'll see how it works. Jesus. Oh man, that was rough. That was terrible. I gotta hope I can get the socket back on there. Alright, now that's pretty loose. Bam. I'm going to set this over here. We'll get to that in a minute. Here's what I was told to do. Something like this. Inside there. So your spacer. Pulley out. Now, move you guys back up with me. I know you can't see me. Damn camera. Alright. There we go. Flip you all around. Adjust the camera. I'm working with a $20 tripod, $30 camera. You know how it is. You gotta be on a budget. Now, this pulley is about, let's say, 5 pounds. Where this new lightweight aluminum pulley is, I'd say, about a couple ounces. I mean, it's quite different, like quite a difference. So, like I said, let it be known, if you're working with the automatic transmission FRS, you gotta have that tool. You gotta have at least 2 strong people or a support beam you can use to get that out. I'll show you guys a few more things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be going with the newest set of torque specs for this, which is 14.5 foot-pounds plus 90 degrees. Shouldn't be that difficult. I'm gonna try to slide this guy on, clean it up a little bit. I got grease all over it. Guess it doesn't matter unless you want your engine to look all clean, which I do. So I'll turn you guys back on after I get this installed, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Sorry guys, I lied. There's my face. I'm going to do a few different things first. First, because I got to mark the bolt, and then I'm going to mark this flywheel before I install it. So I'll show you guys that. There's my face. Look. I'm so bad at holding the camera and doing this. But first thing you're going to need is a square. I'm going to go with this one. I have like 3 on the wall. Do it right here on the hood. Back. See what I'm doing. Right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Shit, I need a Sharpie. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is take the head of the bolt and mark out 90 degrees. This is a really terrible place to do this. Let me find a better spot. Alright guys, so what I did is I marked the crank pulley 90 degrees and I marked the bolt at 90 degrees, which it was already marked. So in theory, in theory what I'm going to do is torque. Oh, I just realized that those marks are going to be off when I torque it down. Anyway, in theory what it was is these marks are going to line up, and then I was going to move this top one down to the bottom line. Just realized I got to torque it first, so we'll see how it goes. I didn't mention this part, but you need some oil laying around because you got to recoat this bolt with oil. And I got some money, so I'm just going to use that. I got to find a shop towel, which is on the other side of this golf cart. markings and go off of those. Y'all come with me. Alright. Well, there's those. So there's 90-degree mark. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta torque it down first, don't I? Dumbass. I'm so stupid. Now here's something y'all probably ain't seen. A torque wrench. I work with what I got. I'm a peasant. Now this has to be torqued down too. First I gotta find out if I'm gonna get it in there right. Yeah, I might not have room to torque this thing down. Which is unfucking fortunate. Alright. So I think I'm gonna have to take my intake off. Which is not a huge issue. I just really didn't want to because my mass airflow sensor is well, it's in there. It ain't gonna come out, so I'm just gonna have to move the whole assembly and hope I don't destroy nothing. Let me get 8 metal aside. So now, man, this thing ain't even got nothing for 14 foot-pounds. We'll put her at, oh, there's 15. There's 15. There's 15. Alright. Don't smoke cigarettes. Your cardio goes to shit. But Jake, why do you smoke? I done smoked for 6 fucking years when I was in the military. Alright. So now, that right on there. You just mark it right there. Cause that tail, once that tail gets started, tail, we're good to go. For that, we need the big old hose. Oh, get off. Which hopefully the whole contraption doesn't just spin when I do this, but we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna spin. Okay. I heard about that and there's a fix. It's called put it in reverse. Where are my keys? I heard this will work. It might not. Might have to go back to the ratchet strap technique. Yeah, not working. Hopefully this thing fits in there. If not, we're gonna have a bad day. And that's the glorious part. It didn't have to fit in where I had it. Probably fit there. Alright guys, I got the engine all put back together, got the serpentine belt back on. I don't want to show you guys me doing the belt work. I mean, that's pretty standard. I didn't show me putting the actual torquing down the flywheel or anything, because the first time I marked it and then tried to put it all together, torqued it to 14.5, then all my markings were off, and then made new markings in the same, like an idiot. Went to torque it down, I wasn't sure if it was torqued all the way, so I took it all the way back off. Cleaned up the markings I made new markings, did it right. I put the pulley, put the damn crank pulley on, put the bolt in, torqued it down to 14.5, and then I marked everything at 90 degrees. I fucked that up the first time. That way, I mean, I got all confused. I had like 8 marks on that damn thing, but it's all in now, and now I just gotta start the car. And pray like hell nothing breaks. If this shit breaks off, I'm dead in the water. I also didn't show you guys, I tightened down the pulley to about 3 ugga-duggas. So hopefully that's enough to keep it from flying off. But as you can see, I gotta clean up this garage. I got tools everywhere, ratchet straps. I kicked about 7 sockets underneath my car. I gotta clean off. I mean, I got tools and coffee up there, but that's what it looks like. Got the belt back on. Got all my housings back together. Got my intake put back together. Now, one thing I will tell you is I went by the second settings for this. 14.5 foot-pounds, a 90-degree turn. I use this ancient torque wrench that you guys see here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's no 15. Shot it at right about half in between 0 and 30, so 15 foot-pounds for the 14.5. I mean, the way I see it, you can't really over-torque something to the point where it's gonna really fail on you. Other than head bolts, those you gotta be pretty good on. But this wraps up this video, and I will hurry up, clean this garage, get the car running, and probably start laying carbon fiber. So hopefully I'll see y'all there.